Okay, so today we're doing a little spin on ravioli. We're actually going to make a lasagna ravioli. One of my coworkers was telling me about this recipe. Him and his wife do. They use ravioli, but they use the one with the meat inside. I am not using that one. I am going to use spinach and cheese ravioli. I'm currently browning my ground beef that I'm going to use for my lasagna. My marinara has already been prepped and ready to go. I just have to heat it up because I had it from before. Because what I do is if I make a big batch of sauce, I will freeze it, and then when it's time to reuse, then I pull it out of the freezer and use it for different dishes. But this is the beef right now. Going on, I'm browning it up. Once this is brown, all the way cooked through, I will then move it from the heat, put it aside, and get everything else going. We are going to make my ricotta cheese sauce today, and I'll show you my process with that. All right. Okay, now the water is starting to boil for the ravioli, so now I want to work on my ricotta cheese. It's like a sauce, basically. When you're layering it, you're gonna do noodle, cheese, sauce, yeah, that kind of thing. So for this, we're gonna do one container. Of course, this doesn't want to rip. Normally, it just peels back and it's fine. So let's get out a little knife. Give it a little cut. Get it in there. Seal off. A nice little mixing bowl. Just dump her all in. Boom! It kind of goes woo, woo. I like to add a little garlic salt. Or this is garlic powder, I'm sorry. Garlic powder. Put it in my mixture. And of course, you need parsley. Just use the flake. You can, if you want, you can do fresh parsley. That'd be nice, but I had dry, so that's what I used. Alright. And you need one egg. One egg, crack, boom, it's in. That's it. One egg, all the trash. Alright, and then you just gotta stir it. Oh, I almost forgot. I need cheese. More cheese, I know. We got more cheese. It's part of the sauce. So, this is a very heavy meal, by the way. I'm going to do Romano and Parmigiano with mozzarella. Well, got Romano, got Parmigiano. I just go by sight. I don't really have measurement. It's kind of how I was taught. My grandmother and my mother just kind of show you by sight. Alright. And some mozz. There we go. And I have the rustic kind. I just kind of like that. It's a little, thicker. It's more like for pizza. Yes, sometimes I make a homemade pizza. But all you do is just stir this around. It's basically making like a sauce. Sauce, I mean, you can call it a filling too. Once I have this mixed, while I'm still waiting on, obviously the pasta has to cook. The water is just starting to boil now, so I can add it. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. While we wait. It should look like this. Okay, now we have our ravioli. Careful not to burn yourself. That would not be fun. And I went with 2 pounds of ravioli because I wasn't really sure how much ravioli I needed for this, for my lasagna pan. So I wanted to make sure I was able to, I might be a little too high. I wanted to make sure I was able to, and I used Conti's pasta, spinach and cheese. I just wanted to make sure I had enough noodles since I'm not using the traditional lasagna noodles to do the pan. I was like, how many raviolis do I need? I don't know. This is a brand new thing, new recipe for me. So I'm not really 100% how it's going to work out, but we're going to find out. That's for sure. Okay. Let that go. Now we just wait for the ravioli. They'll be al dente, and then that means firm to the bite. And then once that's set up, I'm gonna drain them. I think I'm gonna shock them with some cold water as well, just so I can kind of play with them a little easier as I layer them in the pan. And that's it. All right, be right back. Okay, so ravioli's done. Now it's time to start layering. So I'm gonna take some sauce, and I'm gonna make a first at the bottom of the pan. Just want to get like a base. Splash myself. Okay, just like so. Just like that. And then the raviolis that I have. I'll show you. So I wasn't sure how they're going to lay, but obviously they're hot. I didn't chill them like I said I was going to. That's why that is hot. Okay. Whew. So, steam is coming off these bad boys. Okay. I think this is a good base. Alright, this is what I did so far, guys. This looks like a good base. Alright. Okay. Now remember that mixture I had. That's where you gotta put the ricotta on top. Okay. One more quick little whip. Alright. This will also help, like, kind of keep it together. It's like basically like the glue, you know, to the lasagna. Holds it together. Okay. Don't forget about the meat. I got all this meat.
Baking shows how much you care, so it's no surprise we craft Lay's baked roasted garlic
and all I'm going to do is continue this process
and 50% less fat before oven baking them to crispy perfection.
for about 3 layers.
Crisps baked with care.
The facts from Just for Men. Fact: gambling's fun, but not with your beard. Just for Men mustache and beard has the most shades for the most natural.
As you see,
It's the smart bet.
just like that. And even like kind of
Free natural apple flavor.
that in the corner too. But yeah, you guys see. And I want to just continue that process. I did forget to preheat my oven, so I need to do that. Preheat the oven.
Find everything you need in store and online.
350. Alright. Why I'm doing all this, I'll show you guys once I get to the other parts. I'm going to do these 2 layers and then I'll cheese the top. But I'll show you. Alright, so we just cheesed the top. I'm still waiting for the oven to get up to 350. So a few more minutes and then it will go in the oven. And basically until the cheese is melted, until it's nice and stiff, get a nice like crust on top. Alright. Alright, it is out of the oven. And it's ready. Just let it settle and then I will go ahead and cut it and plate it. Okay, so I took it out. It's kind of messy. Maybe tomorrow, you know, after it gets refrigerated, it might take its shape better, but it's kind of messy. It's kind of a little sloppy. But let's see. I mean, it's still good. it's pretty good. I guess this is like, it's not really lasagna shape. I guess it's more like a casserole. So, you know, Italian casserole, I guess. I don't know. Man. Super cheesy. I don't know how many plates of these you can eat. I feel like if I eat this, I'm probably going to bed. 6:30 at night. Took me about 50 minutes to bake this, and it is slamming. It's a home run.